dot ball to finish the over. Another good one from Shoma Sharkar. 139 for 3.
ফ্রেন্ডরা খের বলে কই আসে ভাগ্যিস ফ্রিজে মাংস ছিল আর ছিল রাধুনী রেডিমিক্স মাংসের মশলা ব্যাস হয়ে যাবে ঝটপট দারুণ রান্না
কিছু ছেলেকে সব সময় ভরসা করা যায় there are always some cool guys cool deodorant body spray এবার এলো 6টি এক্সাইটিং ভ্যারিয়েন্টে
what a গরম what a refreshing Pepsi প্রতি চুমুক রিফ্রেশিং প্রতি চুমুকে সোয়াগ এখন প্রতি চুমুকে আরো বেশি সোয়াগ Pepsi 1 লিটার মাত্র 50 টাকা
Out the ground here by the Zimbabwean batters and they're looking good to go 180 190 maybe from this foundation.
Well, that's at the bottom edge of bat. That's why it's got no momentum going towards Shamim at long on. Been another very good knock from Wesley Madevere. He's played some exquisite strokes. Very strong square of the wicket. Back past the bowler again. That's the start that Zimbabwe needed. He's provided it twice in the series. Second half century of the series. Was fourth in T20 internationals, and that's how he scored his runs. All around the wicket, and that's flicked away by Dion Myers, just sliding down the leg side. Shuriful, then he'll get 4.
Made it look so very simple, didn't he? Saw that angle of the ball coming across. It was virtually in a length which is, we can call the slot region. But it's also down the leg side. All he had to do is swivel around, close the face, help the ball on its way. It's a bit disappointing, but you are going to suffer if you bowl in that kind of areas. So that's flow of runs continues. Myers no mug with the bat. He's been very impressive.
It's better from Shuriful. Into a good length. No room for Myers to maneuver the ball around. This time short.
Well, maybe not where he intended, but Myers pretty happy to give the strike back to Madiveri, who's going at a wonderful rate of knots. The blitzkrieg of batting that we saw early on has been continued by Wesley Madiveri. And as long as he's there, Zimbabwe will be looking at that 200 mark. Bangladesh need to get his prize wicket.
And that's hit very nicely by Wesley Madevere. Shamim, the fielder, at long on. Quick across the ground. Made sure he cut that ball off.
With Myers on strike, Bangladeshi bowlers will be hoping that they'll try and get them not to play a big shot. Wants to finish the over well, the Shuriful. And he does. 15 overs have been completed. It's 146 for 3.
जी है এখন গ্রে এসি এয়ার কুলার ও এয়ার পিউরিফায়ার অথবা কঙ্কা ফ্রিজ টিভি ওয়াশিং মেশিন ও মাইক্রোওয়েভ ওভেনে পেতেও পারেন একটি কিনলে আরেকটি ফ্রি অথবা নগদ ডিসকাউন্ট তো থাকছেই
হে বৎস গ্লুকোজের অভাবে তোমার দুনিয়া এখনো ওলটপালট এই নাও এসএমসি গ্লুকোজ পাউডার ড্রিঙ্ক বোল্ট এটা শরীর মন চাঙ্গা করে কনফিডেন্স বাড়ায় বোল্ট অন থাকুন সারাক্ষণ
So what can they do in the last 30 deliveries? Good thing is 7 wickets in hand, so you can express yourself. Wesley would be the leader. Starting like this, he's miscued. He's gone. He's got to go. That's the thing that we've been thinking about and fearing, that they don't nosedive after such a brilliant start. 54 for Madivere. Fourth down.
Not quite his best choice of shot here. And, easy catch at short third man. Wesley Madivere must depart. Absolute pity. He's batted brilliantly today. 54 of 36. Strike rate 150. Zimbabwe 146 for 4.
এখন 7 আপ 2 লিটারের সাথে আরো ফ্রেশ ভাবো মাত্র 100 টাকায়।
আমি মুরগির মাংস খাবো।
ছেলেটারই মুরগির আবদার নতুন কিছু না, তাই বাসায় রাখি রাধুনী রেডিমিক্স মুরগির মাংসের মশলা। ব্যাস হয়ে যাবে ঝটপট দারুণ রান্না।
তুই আমাদের লেভেলের না, যা।
আমার সাথে খেলবে?
আমাদের সাথে খেলবি?
ও এখন নেক্সট লেভেলে খেলবে।
Boost is the secret of our energy.
So the projected now just dips down a little bit, 193. This is still a lot of fuel in the tank for Zimbabwe, because they got Ryan Burl now out there with Deon Myers. And he can hit the ball a long way. So these two will have to make sure that they bat the remaining 28 balls and take them near touching 200. That's the wicket of Wesley. Didn't get hold of it. He was trying to clear those three men inside the circle on the offside. He realizes it. A risk has not paid off.
Absolutely important. They get close to 50 from here. It'll be such a pity with the start that Zimbabwe have had to get anything less than 195.
It's been fireworks since the time Zimbabwe's come out to bat after winning the toss. And since they got that such a good start of over 10 runs and over, that even after this slight break here in the innings, they're still around 9.38. Don't forget, this is the wicket where the last ODI was played, 298 scored by Zimbabwe, and they lost that match. So almost around 600 runs scored here. I like that about Ryan Burl. He's figured it out, who he wants to target. Shakib experience. He just wants to nudge it around, take a few singles, get his eye in quickly, and then go for the hits.
Yeah, probably just going to look to get after the last 2 overs.
Hey!
Zimbabwe now 149 for 4 after 16.
দুষ্টু মিষ্টি এবং মুহূর্তগুলো ভরপুর হয়ে উঠুক ইস্পাহানি মির্জাপুর চায়ের শ্রেষ্ঠ ব্লেন্ডেড অনন্য স্বাদে। চা মানে লাইফটা ভরপুর, চা মানে ইস্পাহানি মির্জাপুর।
কি চোখের খিদায় ভিতরে অস্বস্তি? নেন ইনো ঝটপট অ্যাকশন।
কাবাবটা যা হয়েছে না,
এটা শুধু কাবাব না, এটা রাঁধুনি জালি কাবাব। এমনই স্বাদ বাকি সব বার। এলো রাঁধুনি রেডিমিক্স জালি কাবাব মশলা, আজই ট্রাই করুন।
No idea how that has missed the off stump. As Deon Myers is looking to improvise, looking to get that over the leg side. He's just gotten a little inside edge. Some very clever bowling from Shariful Islam. It's just taken the pace off. Not allowed Deon Myers to just get that pace he'd want to play that shot.
land safe. So just saw that mini bowling quickly, and that, of course, the remaining 3 overs after this could be bowled by the fast bowlers. Shariful's got 1, Taskeen's got 2, and Saifuddin has got 2. And then Shomasaka can bowl 1 over. I doubt that Nasum will be given 1. But Shakib, 4 overs, 1 for 24, always there. Most T20 international wickets around the world. Leader is Lasith Malinga, 107. Shakib Al Hasan has now matched up with Rashid Khan, 95 wickets apiece, both of them. So 1 more wicket, maybe sometime later for Shakib. He can cross Rashid Khan. There he is. So much experience, so much to offer. Shahid Afridi, 98. Tim Saudi, 99. Top of the line, Malinga, 107. That's good game awareness. That's really good done by Dion Myers. He pulled his partner out because he had his eyes on the ball.
And here we've seen the lengths that the Bangladeshis, I think, are going to be bowling for most of the rest of this innings. Short, slow ball. But I think that's a good length. As both Ryan Burl and Dion Myers look uncomfortable playing the pull shot.
This is a good over by Shariful. He's mixing it up. The length and the pace. He's taking the pace off the ball, realizing that pace is not really working for fast bowlers here. This is a good wicket. It sits right pretty in front of the batsman, and this lack of pace has beaten Dion Myers' plans. But such a small window for error here in lengths. Even we saw the wicketkeeper, just this little fumble. Ball is right in front of him, and a single is taken. Oh, this is super ball. Just unlucky, missed by the keeper. This is really good bowling. Can't blame the bowler for that. In T20s, those inside edges and all those will race away.
Better luck for Dion Myers here. He's again been beaten. Very good bowling from Shariful Islam. Slower ball out the back of the hand. And Dion hits it. Little inside edge down to fine leg.
Superb over. Got to give it to him. Even after that inside edge boundary, he's still given 7. 156 for 4.
এক্সপেরিয়েন্স করুন মেরিল মিল্ক বাথ, যা আপনাকে দেবে ফ্রেশ অ্যান্ড ইয়াঙ্গার লুকিং স্কিন। তাজা উপাদানের আসল স্বাদে স্কয়ারের রুচি সস, সবই মজা লাগেছে।
আমার সাথে খেলবে?
আমাদের সাথে খেলবি?
ও এখন নেক্সট লেভেলে খেলবে। Boost is the secret of our energy.
Saifuddin will bowl. ISPAHANI Cricket Series powered by Toffee, the third and final T20 International. The last game for Bangladesh here on their tour to Zimbabwe.
Sorry, it's actually the first one.
2 overs, 1 for 15 for Saifuddin. This is a crucial over for him. It's got to be on target, just like Shariful. Ideally, if he can mix it up. He's allowed him room to swing his arms. That's not a good start. That's 4.
Just what Dion Myers has been looking for. A little bit of width here. And pace. And he's just thrown his hands at it. Got a thickish outside edge. Of a wide third area.
Yeah, you're right. If you just offer the blade on a ball which is wide and full, it's got pace to it, and you know the 3 men on the offside are inside the circle. One is somewhere around sweeper cover. It's a big vacant area behind the square on the offside. So you fancy your chances with throwing your bat at a wider, quicker delivery. This time he waits for it. He's hit it straight to the fielder, but it was hit firmly.
So we saw, just looking at this field, you get the impression they're going to be banging them in. This is Ryan Burl's dismissal from the first T20, a fantastic catch. The end of bringing the end of a very good innings.
Well, slower ball, shorter ball, and spanked away for a maximum. Now this is the time where Saifuddin will have to rethink about his strategy in terms of lengths. Yeah, that is sitting nice and pretty in front of his eyes, isn't it?
Absolutely picked this one and smashed it. Field set suggests that they're going to be looking to bowl back of a length at the end of this innings. Still had to put it away.
Well, here we go. Important message from Dr. Benazir Ahmed, BPM Inspector General of Police, Bangladesh.
সমগ্র বিশ্বের ন্যায় বাংলাদেশও অতিমারী মহাদুর্যোগ অতিক্রম করছে। আক্রান্তের হার কমাতে হলে অবশ্যই আমাদের সবাইকে স্বাস্থ্য বিধি মেনে চলতে হবে। বাড়িতে থাকুন, সুস্থ থাকুন, মাস্ক পরিধান করুন, স্বাস্থ্যবিধি মেনে চলুন। আসুন আমরা সবাই মিলে আমাদের দেশটাকে রক্ষা করি।
Again, hit hard. You'll find the fielder there. Oh, it's gone through. Oh, no. Shakib, he's missed that completely. That doesn't do any good to Saifuddin's over that's been leaking runs here.
Brian Bulls got hold of this one, but still Shakib should have cut this one off and kept it down to just the single. Let it through his feet. Really sloppy fielding at this stage of the game.
A 6, 2 boundaries, a single, 15 already. One ball. And that's the shot he likes. He beats a short fine leg and he'll get another boundary here. That's a big over, 19 of it. And Zimbabwe have reached 175 for 4. 2.
এখন 7 আপ 2.5 লিটারের সাথে আরো ফ্রেশ ভাবো মাত্র 100 টাকায়।
আমি মুরগির মাংস খাবো।
ছেলেটারই মুরগির আবদার নতুন কিছু না, তাই বাসায় রাখি রাধুনি রেডিমিক্স মুরগির মাংসের মশলা। ব্যাস হয়ে যাবে ঝটপট দারুণ রান্না।
তুই আমাদের লেভেলের না, যা
আমার সাথে খেলবে।
আমাদের সাথে খেলবি?
ও এখন নেক্সট লেভেলে খেলবে।
Boost is the secret of our energy.
Slow one, should be out, yes, taken. Deep square leg, Shariful has been very good with his change-ups and he earns a reward. Myers' wicket.
Yeah, Dion Myers hasn't really settled today. Hasn't got quite the timing he would have wanted. It's just been because Shariful's bowled really well at him. This one's a little bit slower, out of the back of the hand and straight.
ফ্রেন্ডরা খের বলে কয়ে আসে, ভাগ্যিস ফ্রিজে মাংস ছিল আর ছিল রাধুনি রেডিমিক্স মাংসের মশলা। ব্যাস হয়ে যাবে ঝটপট দারুণ রান্না।
কিছু ছেলেকে সব সময় ভরসা করা যায়। There are always some cool guys. Cool deodorant body spray এবার এলো 6টি এক্সাইটিং ভ্যারিয়েন্টে।
ওয়াটা গরম, ওয়াটার রিফ্রেশিং, পেপসি প্রতি চুমুক রিফ্রেশিং, প্রতি চুমুকে সোয়াগ। এখন প্রতি চুমুকে আরো বেশি সোয়াগ। পেপসি 1 লিটার মাত্র 50 টাকা।
Comes in after the dismissal of Dion Myers. He's got to give more strike to Ryan Burl. He can't repeat what happened in the second T20 international a day ago. Got to understand your role. And the wicket of the batsman here. He's hit it, but straight to the fielder, deep back for square leg. Shariful, super. When everyone's being hit for runs, he knows exactly what's being asked of him as a bowler. Well, having a look at what what Zimbabwe have done previously, they've scored 200 runs or 190 runs against New Zealand and Afghanistan respectively, and they lost those games, couldn't defend it. Slower one, nice one, but 187 they have defended against Bangladesh. Talking about Bangladesh, well, the Zimbabwe Cricket and BCB celebrating the 100th birthday of the father of the nation of Bangladesh, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. And this shows the great relation the two both share, the golden jubilee of Bangladesh. And a special thanks to Mohammad Moinul Haq Chaudhry, CEO of TSM, for facilitating this. So yeah, coming back to what they have managed. So twice in the excess of 190, they've lost the game. They couldn't defend it. I know New Zealand, yes, could be a tough opposition. But against Bangladesh, they've defended 187 that they scored. Can it be repeated? And again, 180 later on, 180 for 4 was also defended against Bangladesh. It's going to be a tall ask for sure. They'll have to bring all their experience to play when the batsmen come out to chase. I hope that Zimbabwe bowls as good as they batted this morning. You've got to compliment what your batsmen have done. You can't just allow yourself feeling relaxed that, oh, we got 180, 170. And just a single required. Luke Jongwe is repeating the mistakes he's done in the previous one. He's getting dot balls. He's consuming too many deliveries. Same two partners.
Yeah, just another wild swing at this one. Ideally, he's just got to get Ryan Burl on strike, who's been stacking it magnificently. He's like 0 of 3, which is almost unforgivable.
Yes, single now with Ryan Burl on strike, and the last ball he'll have to find a way to keep strike. Where can he get a single? 176 for 5, 4 balls for that 1 run. All you need to do is, probably your partner can tell you, cover your stubs. Just play soft hands. And I'm going to be on the go for the single. So what is the field going to be? Onside is spread out pretty much because that's a strong zone. The offside is everyone in the circle except for sweeper cover. Can they stop him from taking a single and have Luke Jongwe to face the last over? Or probably more of the deliveries in the last over? What's Burl's plan? He misses out. It's on the pad. They're appealing. But he gets on to the opposite side. That's good for Zimbabwe. Leg by signal. It's 177 for 5.
ওয়াদ ভাইয়ের মতো হাজার হাজার বিক্রেতা বন্ধুই আসল নাম্বার 1, কারণ তারাই আসল নকল বুঝে জরুরি ওষুধ বিক্রি করে।
এসএমসির ওরসালাইন জীবন বাঁচায়, জীবনকে এগিয়ে নিয়ে যায়।
দাঁতের শিরশির অনুভূতি থেকে আরাম পেতে ডেন্টিস্টরা সেন্সোডাইন ব্যবহারের পরামর্শ দেন।
রাঁধুনি গুঁড়ামশলা প্রস্তুত হয় সর্বোচ্চ সতর্কতায় স্বয়ংক্রিয় পদ্ধতিতে। অটুট থাকে গুণমান। রাঁধুনি গুঁড়ামশলা, খাঁটি মান, খাঁটি স্বাদ।
Would you fancy? What's going to happen? It's going to be Saifuddin versus Ryan Burl. What are you looking at, Darlington?
Just got to look for the maximum, I suppose, and it's going to be dictated by how Saifuddin bowls here. If he misses his lengths, you've got to be looking for anything in the sort of 15-plus range.
He hit him for a 6 and 2 boundaries the previous time Saifuddin was bowling. This time he's played it in high in the sky, just beating that fielder at long off. He was inside the circle. They come back for 2. I'd be saying minimum double digits for the last over. I've got to get 10 and more.
Yeah, Ryan Burl's missed out here. Not quite got in the middle of the bat. Just gets the 2. But the most important thing, I think, from the Zimbabwean perspective, is that he remains on strike.
3 men in the deep. There's a wide-ish long on. There's a very squarish deep mid-wicket. And then there's a deep backward square leg. These are the areas he's going to target. But if he hits it, that will sail over them. Full toss. Can they run two? Can they run two? Can Luke Zhongwei sacrifice his wicket? Won't matter. Yeah, you take your chances, don't you? That's good running.
Again, Ryan Ball doesn't quite get it, but is helped by a misfield. And Luke Zhongwei's quickly back. A good throw would have been in trouble.
4 of the first 2 deliveries. Really, Luke Zhongwei can, even if he's running at the danger end, can take a chance as long as he gets Ryan Burl on strike. Saifuddin has tried to bowl Yokerish length. He's ended up with 2 full tosses and a couple of runs on each. What's happening now? Full toss. No, you can't bowl that there because your mid-off is inside the circle. Banged away, 2 bounces.
Saifuddin has just given Ryan Burl a little, and he's finally got it off the middle of the bat. Really good shortened runs for Zimbabwe here.
Yeah, 3 full tosses, and he hasn't missed out on this one. 185 for 5, 3 balls to go in the innings. That has pushed long off back now. Waited for that, and he's smashed it into the stands. Once again, just missing out on the length, a fraction a bit. And Burl has done this.
Very important in the Zimbabwe cause. This shot just gives Zimbabwe some momentum to take into the fielding sessions after this. And more importantly, they've crossed into the 190s.
So, 3 full tosses and 1 in the slot. 2 balls to go. Shorter one. That's probably a better length to opt because he's expecting something to be full. Slow bumper works. Dot ball. It's gone for 48 runs, Saifuddin. In his 3.5, he's got 1 wicket.
Very good change of length here from Saifuddin. Ryan Burl has already shown he's not really going to take on the short ball.
Very wide outside the off stump. Somehow Burl has got back to it. He's coming back for the second. And that completes 20 overs with Zimbabwe on 193 for 5 in their 20. That's their best performance in this series. And of course in the T20.
What a garum. What a refreshing. Pepsi, proti chumuk refreshing. Proti chumuke swag. Ekhon proti chumuke aro beshi swag. Pepsi 1 liter matro 50 টাকা.
চোখের কি দায় ভিতরে অস্বস্তি নেন ইনো ঝটপট অ্যাকশন
তুই আমাদের লেভেলের না যা
আমার সাথে খেলবে
আমাদের সাথে খেলবি
ও এখন নেক্সট লেভেলে খেলবে
দাঁতের শিরশির অনুভূতি থেকে আরাম পেতে ডেন্টিস্টরা সেন্সোডাইন ব্যবহারের পরামর্শ দেন।
Shorter length and pulled away, and they were hitting it clean.
আটকে গেছি দোস্ত।
এখন 7 আপ 2 লিটারের সাথে আরো ফ্রেশ ভাবো মাত্র 100 টাকায়।
হে বৎস, গ্লুকোজের অভাবে তোমার দুনিয়া এখনো ওলট পালট। এই নাও এসএমসি গ্লুকোজ পাউডার ড্রিঙ্ক বোল্ট। এটা শরীর মন চাঙ্গা করে কনফিডেন্স বাড়ায়। বোল্ট, অন থাকুন সারাক্ষণ। চোখের কি দায় ভিতরে অস্বস্তি? নেন ইনো ঝটপট অ্যাকশন।
তুই আমাদের লেভেলের না, যা।
আমার সাথে খেলবে?
আমাদের সাথে খেলবি?
ও এখন নেক্সট লেভেলে খেলবে।
Boost is the secret of our energy.
Hitting it cleanly at the end.
Yeah, superb sound of the bat. Ryan Burl, some misfielding in the deep and inside edges. And then Myers got out. He hit it good, but he hit straight to a fielder. Good catch taken in the deep. Shariful was super with his bowling in the dead. And then the last over, it was heavy. Full tosses were dispatched away. This was the last. It's quite flat, hit by Ryan Burl, and Zimbabwe have done well to reach 193 for 5 in their 20 overs. Believe me, 92 runs in the last 10 overs scored, 47 in the last 5. Look at that. When the top order performs, you're bound to get big scores. Lots of runs there in the runs column for the bowlers, and wickets only for Shomasaka, 2. A wicket apiece for Saifuddin, Shariful and Shakib, but the pick of the bowlers were Shakib and Shariful, who managed to save a few.
একেবারে চালু কাজ হবে, চালু, কোনো ডিলে হবে না, আধা ঘন্টার মধ্যে জলদি যাও। কি আমার নতুন বাড়িটা ভেঙে ফেলবি নাকি? আরে বাবা, ডিশ লাগাচ্ছি, একটু তো ভাঙতে হবে।
বিনোদনের জন্য বাড়ি ভাঙার কি দরকার? বেঞ্চ নাও, জাস্ট প্লাগ এন্ড প্লে।
জিনিসটা তো সেই স্মার্ট। পাবি কোথায়?
সবখানে।
পেমেন্ট
ডলার না আব্বাজান, বেঞ্চ ওয়্যারলেস, আর পেমেন্টও টেনশনলেস।
এই যাও, লাগবে না যাও।
বেঞ্চ বক্সে নেই সেটআপের ঝামেলা, আছে একাধিক পেমেন্ট অপশন, আর কিনতে পারবেন দোকানে বা অনলাইনে, দেশের যে কোনো জায়গা থেকে।
কি আমার নতুন বাড়িটা ভেঙে ফেলবি নাকি? আরে বাবা, ডিশ লাগাচ্ছি, একটু তো ভাঙতে হবে।
বিনোদনের জন্য বাড়ি ভাঙার কি দরকার? বেঞ্চ নাও, জাস্ট প্লাগ এন্ড প্লে।
জিনিসটা তো সেই স্মার্ট। পাবি কোথায়?
সবখানে।
পেমেন্ট
ডলার না আব্বাজান, বেঞ্চ ওয়্যারলেস, আর পেমেন্টও টেনশনলেস।
এই যাও, লাগবে না যাও।
বেঞ্চ বক্সে নেই সেটআপের ঝামেলা, আছে একাধিক পেমেন্ট অপশন, আর কিনতে পারবেন দোকানে বা অনলাইনে, দেশের যে কোনো জায়গা থেকে।
ঢাকায় সেটা। তো এই হচ্ছে আমাদের মানে চেস করার সাফল্য আর কি বলা যায়। সেইটাই মানে আমরা সেকেন্ড ইনিংসে ব্যাট করে টি20 ক্রিকেটে এরকম রান করতে। যাই হোক 200-র উপরে তো আমাদের অভিজ্ঞতা আছে, একটা হলে অন্তত 215, সেখানে জিম্বাবুয়ের বিপক্ষে আমার মনে
প্রবেশ পথ হাসপাতালে, সেখানেও কিন্তু প্রায় ক্রমসমান পানি। ফলে এই পানি মারিয়ে যে হাসপাতালের ভেতরে প্রবেশ করতে হচ্ছে, তাতে মানে বর্ণনা অতীত কিন্তু দুর্ভোগের মধ্যে আছে রোগীরা। এবং আমি নিজে দেখেছি যে অ্যাম্বুলেন্স থেকে কিন্তু রোগী নামাতে মারাত্মক কষ্ট হচ্ছে।
It's the series decider, ISPAHANI T20 International Series powered by TOFFEE. Zimbabwe winning the toss, electing to bat once again in the T20 competition, and they've managed to get themselves a very competitive total. 193 for 5. And Wesley Madevere and Regis Chakabva were outstanding with the bat once again. Madevere opened the batting and was belligerent. Took advantage of some pretty poor bowling up front from the Bangladeshis. Played some really beautiful strokes back up past the bowler. And he scored his runs all around. Very strong square of the wicket on that onside. You saw the pull shots that he played there. And then 18 runs back past the bowler. And the other one who was really good was Regis Chakabva. He's certainly coming into his own in terms of international cricket. Been elevated up the order, and he played an array of strokes. Really took to Nasum in the 1 over. 3 sixes. All over the cow corner area. And their contributions to Zimbabwe ensured that they got to 193. That's where he scored very strong on that onside as well. 33 runs in front of square. 12 backward of square on the offside. But that's strike rate, 218. 48 and just 22 balls. And little huddle for the team before they go out. I'm joined by Sikandar Bakht. What do you think Sikandar Raza is saying to the boys there?
He's saying that this is our opportunity. If we don't do this, then we've got questions to answer. And it shouldn't be. They've done very well with the bat. The bowlers have to complement it with the ball and fielding. We're just looking at what Bangladesh have done. The highest score while chasing has been 215 versus Sri Lanka, and they won it. Their second highest is 189 versus New Zealand, which they lost. 92 runs were scored by Zimbabwe in the last 10, 47 in the last 5. Stats are for people, I believe, who like to follow the game and see how it has been in the past. But it honestly really depends on what you play on the day. This is a very good batting pitch. I don't see any reason why Bangladesh batsmen won't fancy a win here. And also, it will test the ability of the Zimbabwean bowlers, because it's not going to be easy bowling here. 56, his best, not out. Sorry, 62, his best, not out. His 56th game.
It's the key for both sides. Sikandar. Sikandar Raza will open the bowling, as he did in the second. Zimbabwean perspective. It's going to be Zimbabwean perspective. Zimbabwean perspective. Amount of boundaries in this first 6 overs. And trying to get as many wickets as possible to peg back Bangladesh. And for their batting side, it's going to be key to try and get a good start.
3 fielders alert, point, backward point, and Muzarabani at short fine leg. You've got to be awake. He's going to try and cramp him for space. The idea for Sikandar Raza to be bowling the first over is about the 2 left-handers, really. But he'd only bowled 1 over in the second T20. And after that, Muzarabani replaced him and took 2 wickets in his first over. Both these batsmen have the ability to cut the ball square, very close to the body. So Sikandar Raza will have to be immaculate with his lengths.
Shumo Shaka equally as good over long on and cow corner, so that will also be in the back of Sikandar Raza's mind.
gone in the air. There's somebody running to try and get under it, and he won't get there, Ryan Bull.
Yeah, he didn't get hold of it at all. He's lucky Ryan Bull couldn't reach in time. His heart would have been in his mouth while the ball was flying in the air. It's there, it's wide of Ryan Bull, otherwise probably if it was a straight line he would have reached.
Quick single, good running by these two. It's a good start so far for Sikandar Raza.
Yep, every start has a finish. Got to finish well as well. That's a clean hit. That's a super hit. That's a safe zone as well, but if you hit it that far, you're not worried about the fielders.
Beautiful. Over pitched from Sikandar Raza. And just a check drive. Clears the long off boundary with ease. That's not a good delivery from Sikandar Raza.
Yeah, I told you, Muzarabani alert. Because Sikandar Raza has the habit of straying onto the pads. With the fine leg up, he's playing with danger there. So, like you said, good start. Has to have a good finish. He's given 10 runs in the last 2 deliveries.
Now, this time he's gone straight up, and it's because that last ball was outside the off stump and went for runs. Overcompensates and gives an opportunity for the batsman to get a boundary. Good shot. In the air and doesn't carry to Dion Myers at point. A good start for Bangladesh, 13 for no loss.
দুষ্টু মিষ্টি এমন মুহূর্তগুলো ভরপুর হয়ে উঠুক ইস্পাহানি মির্জাপুর চায়ের শ্রেষ্ঠ ব্লেন্ডেড অনন্য স্বাদে। চা মানে লাইফটা ভরপুর, চা মানে ইস্পাহানি মির্জাপুর।
কি চোখের খিদায় ভিতরে অস্বস্তি? নেন ইনো ইনো ঝটপট অ্যাকশন।
কাবাবটা যা হয়েছে না,
এটা শুধু কাবাব না, এটা রাঁধুনি জালি কাবাব। এমনই স্বাদ বাকি সব বার এলো রাঁধুনি রেডিমিক্স জালি কাবাব মশলা। আজই ট্রাই করুন।
It's going to be Tendai Chatara.
All right, let's have a message, important one from Dr. Benazir Ahmed, BPM, Inspector General of Police, Bangladesh.
The ongoing pandemic has created a huge catastrophe globally. So we request our citizens to please stay home, to stay safe. This is our life, so follow the health rules and protect our community.
Wide called. I know, Chubby. I wonder if this is just a bit harsh.
If he had a commander, he'd say, attention soldier. You can't bowl extra deliveries, cannot bowl wides and nose just because you got 190 plus runs. That's better.
Kudos go to Zimbabwe Cricket and the Bangladesh Cricket Board, celebrating the 100th birthday of the father of the nation of Bangladesh, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. 2 boards are also celebrating the Golden Jubilee of Bangladesh. And just want to emphasize the extremely good relationship between Zimbabwe and Bangladesh. And special thank you goes to Mohammed Moinul Haq Chaudhry, CEO of TSM, for facilitating this. So well done to both Zimbabwe cricket and Bangladesh cricket, honouring the father of the nation of Bangladesh. Just a bit of a pause in play, but Naeem good to go. Now there was a noise, but I know Chubby is not convinced that it's come from the bat.
Don't believe the noises from this end. We have seen enough. Stumps move on their own. Noises come on their own. I'm not believing any sounds anymore. I haven't been sleeping well, you know that.
You haven't?
No. Since that, what I saw, I was on commentary, and people are sending me videos of various versions of it. Now they put a face to it as well.
I received one this morning myself, actually, Sikandar.
He's missed it. All of them have missed it. It's just rolling to the ropes and it's gone for 4. Chatara's got to do better than that. It's really not acceptable.
And it's a no ball called as well. This is the incident you were talking about the other day. Unbelievable.
No, this is scary. Unbelievable is the amount of food I eat every day. This is absolutely scary. Look at that. The middle stump has just gone for a walk. A little bit. Just a push back. And he turns around and looks at it. What was going on over there? That's the next time you hear any sounds, just ignore. Don't appeal for it. You don't know what's going to come out. Free hit. Chatara. First over, wide. No ball, 4 byes.
It's a good comeback. Actually, well watched by Regis Chakaba. That bounce can be just so awkward. And it bounces just before the keeper. Seven from Chatara's first over so far. I want to make sure that he closes this off properly. No. And does. 20 for no loss.
এক্সপেরিয়েন্স করুন মেরিল মিল্ক বাথ, যা আপনাকে দেবে ফ্রেশ অ্যান্ড ইয়াঙ্গার লুকিং স্কিন। তাজা উপাদানের আসল স্বাদে স্কয়ারের রুচি সস, সবই মজা লাগেছে।
তুই আমাদের লেভেলের না, যা।
আমার সাথে খেলবে?
আমাদের সাথে খেলবি?
ও এখন নেক্সট লেভেলে খেলবে।
Boost is the secret of our energy.
20 for none after 2, so they're going at 10 and over.
Muzarabani replaces Sikandar Raza, 18th match, 23 wickets. Best of 3 for 21. Right, so Minister has come up with some Safety Plus products. We have got the hand wash that comes in 3 fragrances: Rose Fresh, Almond Milk and Lemon Fresh.